Hi, my name is Kristen and welcome to the shit show. So in true booktube fashion, I thought my next video would be my March TBR because, you know, I'm just following the formula. So the way that I choose my books generally, I like to go in blind. I'll pick a book based on a recommendation or a review or a cover or, you know, it's because my mind's like, oh, hey, look, this is a book, let's start reading it. So I generally start reading a book not knowing what it's about, like bare minimum. And it hasn't done me wrong since I've started reading again. There's only been 2 books that I kind of like put down and never picked up again. That's not to say that I won't revisit them eventually, but yeah. So the first book that I plan to read in March is, I have a list, is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I know this is like a thriller. It just came out. The cover's pretty, but I'm reading this as the Barnes & Noble Young Adult Book Club pick. I've never actually been to like an in real life book club, but I thought that I might give it a go, that it might be beneficial for me or good for me or whatever to like go out into the world with people to discuss books. Whether or not I actually go, we'll have to see. Next is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. This is the second book in the Hunger Games trilogy. I am reading this as part of a buddy read with Bonnie. She has a channel. She's doing a buddy read, 1 book a month, until the new one comes out, when at the end of each month she's going to do a live discussion. And I just took it as a opportunity or a sign to actually read the Hunger Games. I bought it like a really long time ago and I just never read it, like all 3 books, and I've only seen 1 movie. The next thing on my list, I actually have the physical book for. It's China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. It's the second book in the Crazy Rich Asians trilogy. It's a trilogy, right? It's 3 of them? Yeah. I've already started this. I'm 40 pages in. I really enjoyed Crazy Rich Asians more than I thought I would. It's so different from the movie and both are equally as good in their own right or whatever, but the book is just giving me so much more. This is like my personal pick, not part of a buddy read, not part of a book club. The next one I'm planning to read is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I don't know a lot about this book. I know that there's like some occult and it's supposed to be like dark. It was like super popular when I started reading at the end of last year when it had just come out, and the cover is nice. I am into that like dark pretty aesthetic. I'm doing this as a buddy read on Instagram and I just thought it would be fun to do a buddy read on Instagram. I don't know. They seem like cool people. Next is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I don't really know how to pronounce that, so forgive me. I don't know, again, I don't know a lot about this book. It does seem to be like something that I would pick up myself, even, you know, without a recommendation or that buddy read or without a book club. But I am reading this as part of a book club read. I am part of a book club on Facebook where we read the book in sections and have discussions at the end of each section. This will be my 2nd month as part of that book club, The first month we read The Time Traveler's Wife, and I actually really liked that book and the way we discussed it intermittently throughout the month. And those ladies are really freaking cool too, actually. But yeah, so Red Queen. That should be fun. Another one on my list is Awakened by James Murray and Darren Wehrmouth. Honestly, I really just wanted to read this because I'm a huge Impractical Jokers fan, and I wanted to see what little Murray was capable of writing. I actually started the audiobook, and it's more fun just hearing him narrate. I don't know, I have to let the story unfold some more to like really give an opinion, but that is definitely on my list. And also in the month of March, I plan to tackle my first graphic novels. I've never really been, I've never read a graphic novel. I've never really done the comic book thing, but I picked up Saga after seeing Reads with Rachel, like, super gush about them, about this story, I guess. Yeah. I got volumes 1 and 2. We'll see how it goes. I also picked up the Persona 5 manga. So if I have time, I hope I can get to that too. I've never read a manga before, but I really liked the Persona 4 video game. Like, I was obsessed with it. My husband ridiculed me for the amount of time I gave that game. But yeah, so that's what I plan to read in March. It's, what, 6 books? Which is really lessening my load. Because in January I read 10. In February I think I'm going to round out to 8 or 9. And so, like, I'm still trying to find my reading groove to try to pace myself so I don't get that reader's burnout. So, yeah. Let me know what you're going to read in March, or if you want to do a buddy read down the line, or, you know, just any random fact. I like to learn new things. Okay, bye.